Caribbean, we lost 100 million people. Now there's some people who will say, whoa, 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 not 100 million, not 100 million. You guys lost millions, but you black folks didn't lose 100 million. There may be some Native Americans who will say that millions of our people were exterminated by these colonizers. Millions of our people. Someone might say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, okay, maybe a few million of your people were exterminated, but not tens of millions of your people exterminated. No problem. But if you say, under this bill, if you say, if a Jewish person says 6 million of our people were lost in the Holocaust, and if you say, whoa, 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 okay, yeah, but not 6 million, you could go to jail. So you can question the black folks, statistics, you can question the Native American numbers, but you cannot question the Israeli Jewish numbers. That is arrogant, because that's like saying our Holocaust is the only Holocaust. There was no Holocaust like ours. What are you talking about? No Holocaust like yours. Malcolm said when King Leopold went to the Congo, there was 30 million, the population was 30 million people. When King Leopold went to the Congo. He said when King Leopold left the Congo, the population was 15 million. What happened to the other 15 million? You can't talk about your Holocaust as the only Holocaust. Your Holocaust cannot be talked about and so on and so forth. That's under this bill. Let me continue about this bill. If you talk about the disproportionate numbers of Jews, Zionist Jews in the media, in finance and foreign policy, that's a crime. That's a crime. So what you're talking about if this bill is passed is that you can criticize any country in the world except the apartheid state of Israel. That's under the Crimes Hate Prevention Bill Act of 2009. You can criticize any country in the world except the apartheid state of Israel. I promise you this. I promise you this. Inshallah, if this bill passes, I would ask you humbly, please invite us again. Because if this bill passes, and it becomes a crime to criticize the apartheid state, we're going to jail. No, we're going to jail. Because, listen, and that's what I mean. And that's what I mean when I say that we're headed into a civil disobedience phase. Not just dealing with the apartheid state. It covers other areas. But I'm just talking about that right now. If they actually come out with this bill that tells us that if we criticize the apartheid state and we talk about their crimes over there and their crimes here in this country, that it's a criminal act, then yeah, we have to break that law. All unjust laws must be broken, and therefore we will break it. And so therefore, if, in all due respect to the administration, if the administration tells you to do something that violates your rights, and they come up with a statement that actually violates your right, you have to disobey it, because it's unjust. Because they will allow themselves, the administration will allow themselves to be used and controlled by the Zionists. They're not able to tell them, look, this is a free speech issue, you have to let them talk. This is a free speech issue, you have to let them express themselves. And let me tell you this, something happened at UCI a few years back, and the MSA, you should take note of this, because this could be real serious. If this bill passes, right, this so-called hate bill, Hate Crimes Prevention Act of 2009, let me tell you something, y'all. Some of you may not remember this. The Zionist Organization of America filed a complaint with the government about the MSA. They filed a complaint with the government about the MSA. Can you imagine that? The Zionist Organization of America files a complaint with the government, the U.S. government, under Bush the Stupid, under the U.S. government, and told the Bush administration that the MSA here is engaging in hate speech. It's hate speech. Now check this out. The Department of Education, or Justice, which one was it? They sent a representative on campus. They did. They sent a representative on campus to listen to the talk. All right? Now there's a complaint. The Zionist Organization of America, they filed a complaint. This is hate speech. The representatives of the U.S. government, under Bush the Stupid, the representatives of the U.S. government came here and listened to the speeches. Check out what they concluded. They said, the speeches are about the policies of the Israeli government. It's not about the national origin. They're not attacking the national origin of Jews. They're attacking the policies of the Israeli government. We did not find any hate speech. So there. Now see, the reason why that's deep is because if that bill passes, the hate crime speech passes, and they say that criticism of the apartheid states is a criminal act, then you got to go back to this complaint that was filed, and what the result was. Nah, it ain't anti-Semitism. See, UCI, NSA, you may have set something in motion that can have effect all over this country, and you may not realize it. You feel me? So we have to realize that, see, this is how desperate they're becoming. Each time they use their leverage, right, it causes more and more resentment in the people. Can you imagine if a bill like this passes that says that you can criticize any country in the world but not the state of the apartheid state of Israel, how other people are going to feel about that? That's an arrogance. You can always depend on their arrogance. And now, as we come to our close, to exist is to resist. To exist is to resist. What that means, as long as there is the least bit of life in my body, that's what it's saying. The struggler is saying it. I don't care what color you are, what struggles you're dealing with. What that struggler is saying that as long as there is the least bit of life in my body, I'm going to resist oppression. I'm going to resist injustice. To exist is to resist. And so that means, my respected brothers and sisters, as we go to this next phase, as they go to the next phase,